Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. The drama has begun already in APC. All those who did a lot of sacrifices with the hope that there will be far-reaching reward for their sacrifices in different states. Some of them went as far as challenging the sitting president just to ensure that their preferred candidate win. There seemed to be a crisis rocking within as they are beginning to cry wolf. Hey, this is politics 101. Well, before going to the newspaper to find out what is going on in the camp of APC, where northern elites, in fact, sitting governors, are dragging themselves over the technical move that Bola Tinubu is making, even from Paris. Would like to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it to see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, the governor of Kano State, you're going to get to hear the audio tape. It's an audio link, but the challenge was spoken in Hausa language. But I'll read it in English language so you will understand exactly what I said. The governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, has expressed dissatisfaction over a recent meeting between a former governor of the state, Rabiu Kwangwaso, and the president-elect Bola Tinubu. The governor made a lamentation in an audio leak verified by insiders at the voices of Mr. Ganduje and that of former placeholder vice presidential candidate of APC, Ibrahim Masari. In 2018, Mr. Ganduje was seen in leaked video stuffing bundles of dollars in his gown, believed to be a bribe he allegedly collected from a contractor. Report has it that Mr. Tinubu recently met with the presidential candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) in the 2023 general election as part of the former's plan to reform a unity government. It was gathered that the president-elect during the meeting extended a hand of fellowship to Mr. Kwangwaso and expressed his desire to work with him. Although sources said the leaders will hold subsequent meetings to finalize the deal, it was gathered that Mr. Kwangwaso was offered a ministerial slot by the incoming president. But in the audio leak, Mr. Ganduje was heard lamenting to Mr. Masari that the president-elect was unfair to him for inviting Mr. Kwangwaso to a meeting in Paris. In the audio, Mr. Masari was heard pacifying Mr. Ganduje and urging him not to be angry over the development. He asked the governor to remain calm until he visits Mr. Tinubu on Thursday. He said there is a noise all over Kano over the Paris meeting, Mr. Ganduje said at the beginning of the conversation. But Mr. Masari, who is a close ally of Mr. Tinubu, said he had earlier hinted him, which is Ganduje, of the possibility of the meeting. He said, and I quote him, said, "I told you about it, but you asked me to dismiss it," Mr. Masari said. "Even if it was true, as you hinted, was there anything I could have done to prevent him?" "Nothing," Mr. Ganduje responded. "You should have at least confronted him to confirm for yourself," said Mr. Masari. If he, Tinubu, now sees Ganduje, if he, Tinubu, now sees Kwangwaso as an alternative to us because we lost election, there is no problem about that, Mr. Ganduje said in emotion-laden voice. But Mr. Masari asked the governor to perish the thoughts and be calm, adding that he cautioned Mr. Tinubu about the implications of the meeting without notifying Ganduje. "I share your pains. Even your enemy knows that he was not fair to you. But please remain calm until you come to Abuja," Mr. Masari consoled Mr. Ganduje. "He should have at least invited us for the meeting, even if it was for symbolic purposes. And we even lost Kano because of him," the governor lamented. "And one thing Tinubu failed to understand is that power belongs to God, and these are very wrong calculations," he said. Responding, the former placeholder VP candidate said Mr. Tinubu was sending the wrong signal that would prevent people from trusting him. Mr. Ganduje cited an example of how Kwangwaso fell apart with former President Goodluck Jonathan over corruption allegations. "I spoke with Mr. President earlier and I lamented to him about the issue. He, Tinubu, told me that it was a SLS, that's Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, who arranged the meeting. through Gilbert Jagore, a Franco-Lebanese business tycoon and an ally of Mr. Tinubu, and I asked whether you were informed before the meeting. He, Tinubu, said no. I was adequately briefed you. I will adequately brief you when we meet. You know phone calls are not safe. Just keep exhibiting your maturity by keeping mum, Mr. Masari said. Oh, so they know that phone calls are not safe. Now, the governor, however, said he received a security report that the meeting was part of a plan to scuttle the APC governorship case at the Election Petition Tribunal, which Mr. Masari concurred. He, however, said it was not within the powers of Mr. Tinubu to scuttle the election case. Yes, that game plan is there, but it is not within his preview. But, Your Excellency, I'm pleading with you to be calm until you come around. Let's not discuss this issue on the phone. You know how unsafe our conversation could be. Anytime you come around, we will have our usual meeting and present our resolutions to him, Mr. Masari added. When contacted to react to the audio clip, the spokesman for the governor, Abba Anwar, said he was driving and promised to call back later. I am currently driving, and as you can hear, I'm in a noisy area, so please give me a little time to call you back, Mr. Anwar said. He, however, didn't call back after over 2 hours. He also didn't respond to subsequent calls. Wow, this is getting interesting. This is a game of politics. Well, what do we expect? Ganduje from time is one person. Don't forget that Ganduje and kwankwaso may not really see eye to eye. The reason is because Ganduje has been holding sway in Kano. Ganduje is an APC member. Ganduje is this governor that is about to leave. He has no other tenure, just a two-term governor. He has completed his tenure. Kwankwaso was also a one-term governor of Kano, but he has always wanted that Kano for his people. In fact, he wanted it for a PDP before he ported to NNPP. And through his dexterity, he was able to get that seat, but this time around for NNPP as a governor. So I do not know, probably because for whatever reasons, this is politics. Kwankwaso must have gone to play his own role, and Ganduje is not feeling comfortable bringing someone he knows that within the state they slugged it out. And I don't know, but if you ask me, I give it to Bola Tinubu. He's a good politician when it comes to playing politics of the psychology. He's good because the truth is, having Ganduje and Kwankwaso in the same team, they will be checkmating each other. Though both from the north, in a bid to outwit one another, they may be giving him classified information that he needs to keep the north on their toes. Masari here is already begging. Ganduje be coming down. You have sacrificed a lot. Just the same way, I just hope that eventually Bola Tinubu will not be the they said there's going to be a Saul before the David. Let's see how it plays out. Nigerians are already reacting to this. For want of time, don't want to take much of your time. Let's wait in that conversation. What's your take on the drama that is unfolding? Do have a nice day.
Alhamdulillah, ya Abuja. Allah za ta kama yi muku. Da. Gari kada ya cika da surutu. Wasu na gaya maka maganar na kashe mun ba gaskiya ba ne ban ce. A ce maka ga abin da ke faruwa ga abin da ke faruwa. Kashe wata maganar ma an yi ta sai kai ta mamaki ta ya za a yi kaza shi maka to shi kenan na yi ka kyale. To ai ko da ba na yi da duk da ka zo ba abin da za mu yi wani abu da kai. Talk to you. To ce shi ne. Ba abin da zan ke tare. Dan ina ganin kwankwaso is this alternative for us. Ai ba damuwa. Kai da haka wannan ba za ta wannan kam kai ta san ba za ta yi kawai dai a tun da dai ba mu da gwamnati. Kuma saboda kai ai kuka da za ka zo ran alamun zai kace zugo kuma saboda yin da ma muka rasa gwamnati ne da kai hakuri ai dai magana kyauta ne da ka ko miki ka san ba kyauta maka ba kawai dai kai hakuri sai ka zo ai kamata yi dan zai gan shi kamata yi mu mai kira kuma gane ba ko symbolically hakan da ka dai hakuri Allah ya kawo ka lafiya kuma shi abubuwan nan ana Allah ne shi ne wani calculation da yake yi a very wrong calculations duk wani calculation da yake ba a nan take ba ai ban nawa ba anan duk na ga maka kowa zai ji tsoron hidimai kowa zai ji tsoron hidimai wannan mutumin ne ya suke da Jonathan fa aiki bai ba shi ya zo ba aiki ya nuna cewa kamar gwamnatin wasu farautu da sauran gaskiya ne